Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this 10-minute lower body warm-up. In today's lower body warm-up, we are going to be focusing on mobilizing all of the joints in the lower body. This is a great little routine to add on before any of the lower body workouts. Or when I was making this routine, I was really thinking about my big summer workout activity, which is hiking, where it's really important to be able to be warmed up in all different directions because we're going on some really rocky terrain. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start nice and simple here. Feet are going to be hip width apart and parallel. From there, I want you to look down at your toes, lift your 10 toes off of the floor, fan them out really as widely as you can. Some toes are going to respond better than others, and then plant down through all 10 of those toes, really feeling the earth beneath your feet. Good. From there, we're going to take it to a little circle of our weight. So I'm going to take my hips in a small circle, and I'm going to feel that weight transfer around my 2 feet. I'm going to keep it small here so all 10 toes are still staying on the mat. And I'm going to feel the 4 corners of my feet. So we have the pinky toe, ball of the pinky toe rather, the ball of the big toe, and then both sides of the heels. And I want to feel all 4 corners of my feet really anchoring down into the floor. Good. Keep these circles going, but we're going to reverse the direction. And we're just using this little warm up here, this little foot balance exercise, so that when we get into our later movements, we know what it feels like to be really equally grounded in both feet. Perfect. Make your circles a little bit smaller, and then so small until you eventually find stillness with the weight evenly dispersed between left and right feet. Yes, feet. And then equally dispersed between all 4 corners of those feet. Good. From there, we're going to stand up nice and tall, crown of the head reaching up to the ceiling, heels rooting down into the floor. Inhale. And on the exhale, drop your chin to your chest, and we're going to slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Even though the spine is technically not a part of the lower body, your spine is your major, most important bony structure, I would say, of your body. So we want to make sure that your spine is nice and mobile before we get into those lower body movements. Soften your knees at the bottom, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Inhale, and then exhale, press through your heels and slowly start to roll yourself back up. Noticing if you have any sticky spots in your spine. Maybe you take another extra moment in that sticky spot. Inhale, exhale, one more time, we roll down. Chin towards chest. And then as if there was a dumbbell attached to your nose, you let that weight pull you down, down, and down. Good. While you're rolling down, notice if you started to shift into one foot, can you keep both sides of your feet equally rooted into the ground? Soften your knees. Inhale. Exhale, press through your heels, curl the bottom of your pelvis towards the backs of your thighs, and slowly roll yourself up. All right, nice. From there, we're going to keep working this spine. You're going to take your arms to 290 degrees here. Open your arms out to the side. On the inhale, standing cat-cow, we're going to arch the back, reach your sternum, center of the rib cage to the ceiling. And then exhale, round your back, curl your elbows in towards one another. Good. Inhale, open, flaring the rib cage, sticking your tailbone to the sky, heart to the sky. Exhale, holding the rib cage into the center, softening your knees. Curling your tailbone under, chin to chest. 2 more just like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, close. And now come back to stand, just nice and tall here. Reach your arms overhead, grab your left wrist with your right hand, and give me a big side bend up and over to the right. Holding this side bend here, now lengthening the left side of your waist. Inhale on the side bend, and on the exhale, we're going to take it all the way over, down, and up to the other side. Back to that side bend. 2 more this direction. Big circle, and up. Last one this direction. Big circle, and up. Switching sides. Grab the right wrist, big side bend up and over to the left. Hold for just a moment. Feel the right side of your waistline growing nice and long. Inhale. Exhale, big sides. Ooh, big side stretch down up to the other side. I'm a little tighter on this side. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, big circle. Let's do one more. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, big circle. Good. Coming back to center, you can take your arms down to your chest. We're going to take it to some knee hugs. Shift your weight into your right leg. Hug your left knee into the chest. And then step. pull, and step. All right, so now we're getting the knee. Now we're getting the hip joint. There we go. Just getting warmer and warmer here, getting mobiler and mobiler. Not a word. More mobile, okay? All right, we're gonna hold the left knee into the chest. If you need to get by a wall so that you can find your balance, go for it. 4, we hold the left knee in. 3, 2, hold the left knee in. Give that knee a nice tight hug. And now we're gonna take our foot and we're gonna draw some circles. Doesn't matter the direction because we're gonna do both. And while you're working on the mobilization of this side, your other leg is stabilizing you, getting a little warmer. Reverse the circle. Yeah. Nice. Hip, knee, and ankle. Those are our major joints of the lower body. And then fun fact, you have 100 joints in your feet. We're not gonna mobilize every single one of them. All right, release, switching sides, grabbing onto your right thigh or right knee, hold, hug, and then give me those little circles. And anytime I do a circle, I always think about a clock, and it's like you're trying to hit every hour on the clock. And some hours are gonna be, let's say, easier to reach, and others a little harder. Reverse the circle. Good. All right, from there you can step your right leg down, step your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart, rotate your inner thighs slightly forward so your knees and toes are now pointing to the diagonal. We're gonna take it to a squat, stand, and then give me a big knee circle, still mobilizing that hip. Squat, stand opposite side, big knee circle, squat, and circle. And as we keep doing these squats to knee circles, maybe you notice that you can get a little bit lower in your squat as your hip gets more mobile. Yeah, there you go. Just mobilizing those hip joints, getting the fluid flowing in those joint capsules. Down. All right, let's just do one more each side. Stand, just hold your squat here and give me tiny pulses. As you squat, think of pressing your knees towards your pinky toes, sending your butt way far away from me, and keep holding your abdominals tight towards your center. In 8, we'll stand up. In 6, spread your toes. 5, keep the toes planted but spread. 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. Turning to one side now. We're gonna take it to a lunge. So you're gonna step your left foot back, bend both of your knees, and come down into that lunge position. Right knee over ankle, left knee under hip, tailbone is heavy towards the floor, and I want you to keep your shoulders stacked over your pelvis here. Get a little bit lower, inhale, exhale, step the left foot forward, and the right leg goes back and forward. We're gonna add on here in just a moment. The next time your left leg steps back, I want you to hold it there. Hold it there, now lift your right heel up, lower it down, and come up. So we go lunge, calf raise, lunge, stand. Lunge, calf raise, lunge, stand. Perfect. Just a couple more. Up, down. Up, down. All right, we're gonna do one more each side, but we're gonna hold at the bottom, all right? So step your right foot back, lift your left heel up and down. As you lift your heel, I want you to think of really reaching your ankle forward, trying to evenly disperse the weight from big toe to pinky. 4, suck that heel up towards your knee. 3, 2, and 1, standing, switching sides. Right leg forward, left leg back. We lift and lower, lift and lower, good. Keep stretching the crown of your head to the ceiling. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. All right, you can turn to face center once again. We're gonna take it to a side lunge. So step your feet together. The left leg is gonna step way out to the left. Bend the left knee, shoot your hips back, and then squeeze together. Down and up. All right, so we've loaded from the front. We're loading from the side, and we're gonna get into some rotation here before we finish. 4 more, we hold it down. 3, last 2, last 1, hold it down. Place your right hand down, left arm up. Take your left hand behind your head, and now we're gonna rotate to the center and to the left. to the center, and to the left. As you twist, keep your hips completely still. So when you twist left, think of hugging the left side of your pelvis in towards the midline. 4 more. 3. We have the second side, and then you're out of here. 2. Last one, come to center, stand up, and now we're gonna step out to the right. Step and stand. Step and stand. Now, I often see this exercise, and people swing their hips to the right. Not quite. I want you to think of sending your butt backwards so that the thing that is furthest out is your right pinky toe. Down, down. There we go. Let's do 4 more. 4, we hold it down. 3, last 2. Last one, hold it down, plant your left hand, big rotation. Take your right hand behind your head, and now we rotate center, and we rotate to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, right. As you rotate to the right, keep hugging the right side of your pelvis into the middle. So hips don't move, just the spine moves. 4 more. Last 3. We stay here in 2. Last one, stay here, just fold over your thighs. You can lengthen that right leg, just shift your hips side to side a little bit. And now heel toe those feet back to the center. Inhale here. Exhale, soften your knees, curl your pelvis down towards the backs of your thighs, and slowly roll yourself up. All right, 10 minutes, you are good to go. Get out on the mountain, go for that hike, get into that workout, go into those squats and lunges, feeling mobile, feeling ready to go. If you like this workout, I will link you to some of my other warm-up workouts, some of my other mobilization routines. And if you like this routine and you just want to see more from me, then of course I would love if you subscribe to my channel. I have new videos coming out every single week, and I can't wait to meet you on the mat. Thank you. Bye-bye.